I don't see a problem. Toe jam is gross, bro. It tastes terrible, or I'm told it tastes awful. Yo, lame ass 4290. Thanks for the prime. I think that inside this matchup, you should have went Doran Shield, huh? Did I make a mistake?
Cutie toy.
This Ambessa skin is very nice. Yeah. It looks kind of cool, huh? I didn't level up my ability, and that's my fault. I could have definitely gotten, like, a pretty good trade-off there. Is it really worth spamming Malphite Q before you have it, like, level 3? Isn't he eventually gonna go before he even, like, has a chance of killing me? It's kind of crazy that Malphite can fight me back a little bit when I am kind of a champion that's, I think, supposed to be pretty damn good at dueling. I also don't know why he tried fighting me there when he's so low. Like, why did he do that? He could have just left at any point. He did not need to fight me there. Darn it, I didn't W his ability. It's okay. Oh, it hurts. I'm not gonna die to Malphite. I already know who I'm gonna die to. I'm gonna die to fucking Wukong. I know it. The Wukong is the big threat, not this guy. Unless I'm wrong? Never mind, he just died again. Why did he continue trying to fight me? Too bad he's a Malphite and he'll probably still... Oh wait, he's going AP and not going... He's going AP Malphite. That is unreal, bro. He's not going tank? Alright. I'm just gonna go Eclipse first item and make it so my trading is a little bit easier versus you. Let's see how it goes. Avulo, thanks for the gifted sub. Thomo Man, thanks for the 5 months. See, Malphite one trick? I do know this person's name, but I don't remember what he means. I don't think Blitz stands for Blitzcrank. Why are we topping? I got auto-filled. I don't want to play top lane either, bro. This role absolutely sucks. I, once again, just do not know why this guy is trying to duel me all the time. This guy is just playing like an absolute psychopath. Bro's been subbed for 5 months and first time chatted. Yeah, I mean, there's people that have probably been subbed to me for like 30+ months, and I bet they are first time chatter lurkers. The chances of a person being a chatter is more unlikely than a person being a lurker. Lurkers normally overtake by a lot. Me being a lurker in Tobias' channel for 2 years before sending a message? Dude, I saw Tobias was doing, like, a subathon. How does he have, like, 18,000 subs when he has, like, 500 viewers? It seems kind of crazy. I don't think if I do a subathon, I'm gonna get 18,000 subs. One of his whales went apeshit. Guys, if I ever do a subathon, will one of you donate 18,000 subs, which is effectively like, how much money is that? $18,000 times 6 ish. Like $90,000. Would you stream more with 18,000 subs? If I had 18,000 subs, I'd be streaming 10 hours a day. Unironically, what the fuck? That's like so much money per month. Dude, probably retire and never stream again? Hell no, dude. You can't retire off of, like, just, like, a couple months of that. Like, I would do it for a really long time until I make, like, a giga... I enjoy streaming, too. Streaming is more fun than doing YouTube, but YouTube just does better. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am most likely dead here. Wukong has no ultimate. Anyways, 18,000 subs is a lot different than 18,000 subs, and then also, if you have 18,000 subs, you probably have like 20,000 viewers. That's like a whole new level of income. I'm only talking about the sub part. If I only had 1,000 viewers and 18,000 subs, I would gladly still stream enough. But if I had both of those, fuck it, man. I'll stream 14 hours a day. Holy shit, dude. Who wouldn't stream 14 hours a day if you're making like over 100K a month? Like, why would people not do that? Sanity? Dude, you don't need any sanity when you are making fucking bank, bro. When do you eat? Just fucking DoorDash. You can buy whatever you want, and you can literally tip like 200%. You can give every delivery driver like $100, and it's not even like any... Do you realize how much money making 100K per month is? That's like $4,000 a day. If I spend $200 on food every day, that's like barely anything. Oh wait, the $2,000 a day. What the fuck am I saying? It's way more than that. I'm just bad at math. It's even more crazy than that. Jesus Christ, dude. Anyways, all the top streamers are all millionaires, but I felt like everybody already knows that, so... No, it is 3,000 a day. I was right. Can't imagine how much Cadril makes. I think Cadril, when he does Worlds, probably makes about 500k that month. Or more. Actually, probably more than that. In 1 month, probably, Cadril makes easily 500 plus. He's a whole new level of, like, viewership. This is depressing, shut up. I mean, this level of income, we're talking about some of the biggest Twitch streamers that exist on the platform, dude. It's kind of like talking about, like, NBA player salary. It's not comparable because it's entertainment or, like, an actor. The amount of money that the top Twitch streamers make compared to actors and sports players is peanuts. Remember, like, unless you're, like, Kai Cenat or whatever, like, Cadril probably doesn't even make close to what, like, the top sports players makes, right? So, I don't know, that's, like, an easy way to think about it. Sitting at a computer versus performing physically? Yeah, but, like, why compare it that way? Okay, actors. Like, actors, being a comedian, right? It's just a matter of who watches you. It's all the same thing. Like, at the end of the day. Being a musician? Being one of the top musicians? Of course they're gonna make bank, right? And probably way more than Twitch streamers if you're one of the top musicians. How much money does Billie Eilish make per year, do you think, compared to, like, somebody like Cadril? Do you think it's even comparable? I doubt it. I bet she makes way more than him. BBNO said it's like millions a week in an interview recently. Yeah, that's crazy. Millions a week. It's fucking nuts. No way to say BBNO? Yeah, my bad. I know, it's Baby No Money or whatever. I even went to his concert too, so... Was it fun? Yeah, it was fine. It was good. It was so short. It was like 1.5 hours. Which is like... pretty fucking short in my experiences of going to see someone. He also didn't even play It Boy, which surprised me because I kind of like that song, so that's average set time. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it was even less than that. I don't really remember it very well. But everybody was surprised that I spoke to. He doesn't have many songs. He didn't play It Boy. He didn't play It Boy. Dude. Like, what? He doesn't have many songs and he didn't play It Boy. What? That song is mid. It's upbeat, so it's not mid to me. Anyways, because it was in Austin, there was a bunch of streamers on the stage too, randomly. Mizkif, Asfan, Seer, and a bunch of other random people. I don't know why they were there, but I guess they're just hanging out because normally rich people hang out with each other, huh? Within like that type of community. He's also hang out with Ludwig and stuff, I know too, so. And you? I'm not wealthy enough to hang out with people like that. I'm a nobody. I'm pretty sure, I feel like once you get to about 3,000 to 4,000 to 5,000 viewers, that's when you kind of know that you've made it within your own sphere. I'm pretty far away from that shit. Getting to that level seems pretty ridiculous. You did. No, I didn't, dude. I've never reached 2,000 on my own ever in my entire life. You did hit 2K occasionally? Yeah, because you're looking at my stream after I got raided by Night Blue. I've never reached 2K in my life. It was only because of Night Blue. He raided me. Do you feel like you're okay with where you are? Yeah, of course, dude. I'm in a pretty good situation right now. I, of course, can wish that it's obviously going to be better, but can't you say that for, like, literally everything going on in life? Things can always get better, even if they become perfect, because there is no such thing as perfect, because... I don't know if this was true or not. I could be making up shit, but I swear I've read this somewhere. If you have the perfect life, the human brain normally will create other things that you will eventually stress about. It's not possible to, like, never have something that you normally will need or, like, have whatever. So... But yeah, I'm in a really good situation. Bro, I literally tried to go pro. I randomly tried to do a YouTube account, and there's so many people who try to do YouTube, and even though I wish that I was bigger than I am, I'm still so much bigger than so many people that probably look up to me and they're like, holy shit, PekinWoof is so much larger than I am. And oh my goodness, dude, I got shredded by that guy. Yeah, physically, too. I'm like 8 foot tall. One in 8. Oh, I see. Well... Do you wish for another audience rather than us? No? How am I supposed to even know what it's like to have an audience that's completely different than what everybody here is like? There would be no way for me to even know what it's like at all. That's like almost asking somebody like if their degree was correct and if they could swap it for something else, what their life would be like. I can't even... You can't tell from another streamer? Yeah, you can't. Why did you hesitate? I'm not hesitating. I'm like, making that noise because I'm like, that question isn't even answerable. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it can't be answered. So it's more of confusion of like, why are you even asking me that? Because it's not something that easily is thought about. If I go to another streamer's stream and I just watch them, I still can't put myself into their shoes of like what it feels like to have the viewership or the community they have. It's not, I can't put myself into their shoes at all. If you guys can do that, then I'm surprised. But watching a streamer and being part of community is completely different than streaming and knowing what it's like to stream. Like, I can tell what different audiences are like if I watch them, but I'm only watching as a viewer. I'm not a like the creator. So would you enjoy becoming a variety streamer? I don't know unless it happened. Maybe I feel like I would, but maybe there's a chance that I wouldn't. But I feel like I would. I have to flash, otherwise I die. Oh, dang. The Wukong still had part 2 of his ultimate? That's crazy. I did not expect that. Well, I guess killing Corki was not worth it, huh? I thought killing Corki maybe would be a big deal for us to be able to win a fight somewhere, but we're still super weak as a team. Name one streamer who got famous from Variety instead of a specific game? I don't know. I only know Germa from Variety, but I believe he only got famous through Team Fortress 2. So, Lyric? Yeah, I don't really know how Lyric got famous. I just know that he is famous, but... Well, I did the most damage on my team. Damn, first blood. Happy birthday. Yo, thanks, Cool Beans. Happy birthday minus tomorrow? Yo, I'm sorry to hear about that. You could have had the cool birthday, but you're left with April 10th. It's a bummer. By the way, I think that this is probably gonna be my last game because I guess it is kind of early, but I just remembered that I started early because I was gonna end early because I need to record for YouTube. So... Darn, that could have been a good hit, but... Pretend we aren't here. It's distracting, bro. Also, another thing that I can do while inside a queue and stuff would be, like, rendering PekinWoof2 video, too. Darn, dude, I can't land. But that's okay. This matchup will get easier if I just don't get completely destroyed in terms of, like, CS or kills or anything. And then, once I make it to, like, one item, we'll be fine. The early game of Mordekaiser isn't really that good against range, so... Damn, that sidestep was kind of sick, even though I can't hit him. Ow. If I land that, I probably can kill him. Now I'm just even more disappointed. Maybe not kill. Who knows? Maybe it was bad. He has a decent amount of mana, too. He has barrier and no TP. I'm up a bunch of CS. Oh yeah, Xerath has more movement speed than me. Although, I'm pretty sure that's done on purpose because Mordekaiser has... a passive that gives him bonus movement speed. So, that's probably the reason why my base MS isn't as crazy as it could be. It only gives you 3% movement speed? Holy shit. Dude, that kind of makes Kale passive seem even more ridiculous. Kale passive gives her 10% movement speed all game long. At level 1, you could get 10% movement speed. Pekin, you could honestly slam your big mace down on me whenever you want. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If I was given a mace, I don't even know if I could swing it very easily whatsoever. I don't really, like, work out at all, so I'd probably just, like, not even be able to, like, lift it over my head. The reason why I burned my flash there is because he was trying to flash over this wall and I got scared that he might be able to escape. So I got kind of spooked. That was so personal? No, it wasn't personal. I was very terrified he was going to be able to escape. Trust. I think that if I don't flash, he is gone. Over the wall. I'll try to rotate bot to help out my Lucian, but he seems kind of in an awkward scenario. Let me guess, she knows. Oh. I just bonked that guy on the fucking head. Okay, I'm just getting handed free kills everywhere. Just getting, like, super fed for no reason. Wow, this is what it's like to look at my minimap and see when my teammates might need me. If I just rotate down, I might just get free kills from the enemy team doing stupid stuff. That's crazy. Why don't I look at the minimap more often? Wow, minimap is OP. Yo, Tim. Thanks for the 26 gifted subs. That is such a very specific number of gifted subs to give me. Thanks. I was at 104 gifted. I wanted a round number. Oh. Yeah, if anybody else wants to do that in the chat, feel free. I will not stop you guys from gifting to even numbers. I don't even know if I can kill this guy, but let's find out. No, I definitely don't. Right? The stun. I thought he went from this way, so I didn't think that I was going to be able to get him in the first place. I should have bought beforehand, but we already knew that I was going to die previously, so... I'm saying it out loud, I'm going to die, and I still die. Brain Surgeon, thanks for the 1 gifted sub. Literally, you gifted a sub to get to 4 because you had 3? That's funny. W? I got stunned before I pressed it because I didn't even see the stun. If I saw the stun, I would have pressed it. It just felt like I got stunned out of nowhere. I wasn't that scared. I also thought that the way that Xerath flashed was further away, so I would see his stun, so I wasn't as prepared for it, because I didn't realize that he actually went to red. I thought he went towards, like, Raptor area when he flashed away. So. The thing is that we already kind of got our advantage, and I feel like Mordekaiser might be pretty good into their team comp, too. Wait, I'm not actually trying to kill you. Oh. Holy shit. I'm fucking out. I'm out of there. Oh my goodness. Everything. Yo, thanks for the raid, Mr. Taiji. Appreciated. I'm coming, I'm coming. Time to get revenge, Mr. Xerath. To the death realm. Bonk. You do not want a piece of this. Okay, never mind, I missed. You do want a piece of this. Am I about to get myself killed? Almost. What are you doing, Miss Senna? Literally stepping up towards me when I have a little claw grab move thing. Also, why are you guys, like, camping together? I don't even understand what the point of this even is. Isn't this, like, not good for you? Are you just tilted? Like, why is Seth even here? He has no farm. Oh no, I'm gonna maybe still get myself killed. Never mind, I'm fine. Although nobody's really Jinx ultimate damage is more than I always think, huh? It hits hard. I kind of wish I went Swifties this game. I feel like there's no reason to go Source on Mord. W for next game. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I just figured that I wouldn't die to it, so I was trying to save it, but I guess that was dumb. Never seen Source on a Mord? Oh yeah? Well, if I look up Mordekaiser's stats right now, he, doesn't build it ever. So. Bonk. Happy birthday, Pecky Poo. Oh. Thanks. I am coming through the rear, guys. Please be ready. No, my team's all fucking good and call it. I'm so freaking dead here. Is my team getting pooped on? Am I the only fed character? There's no way, right? Ambessa's fed as heck. She just has to group. She has so much. Save W? Wait, my W was definitely down, no? I used it on Jinx when I was fighting her. And also, even if W was like back up after that, I already used every single move and I was about to die and nobody was in range to kill them, so nothing would have changed. So yeah. Usually YouTube watcher, but want to say happy birthday. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Poxford3. Bruh, Stan, Luna, thanks for the 2 months. Da, 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 da. Also, Soap and Butt, thanks for the 23 months. I don't have any gifts for you, but I have cake you can eat. I'm good, I'm not hungry. Wait, is my team legitimately losing this? The reason why I'm not TPing is I figured it's so won that there's no reason for me to go. Sheesh. What the heck is Mord? What was he trying to do? I mean, he was just trying to ult me into the turret. He did successfully do it, but then I just kind of bonked him. What did you eat today for your birthday? I had a sandwich, and I ate 3 eggs in the morning. Yeah, that's about it. I had half of a sandwich. You can afford eggs? Some of the stores near us are selling eggs really cheap. I feel like they're purposely doing it because the eggs are always in the back of the store, so the way to get to them is you have to go all the way to the very back, aka they want us to, like, spend money on other stuff. Can you drink legally now? Yeah, I can, but I try to still just do it illegally instead because it's a lot more fun. I've never held spacebar before. That's so cheating. She used her flash. She's a cheater. Oh my god, PekinWoof Senpai, happy birthday. Uwu, today isn't just your birthday, it's a global event. Your voice hits like a Lux ult across the map and you're coaching. I don't coach. Chef's kiss. I hope you go 10-0 on Zoe and get a cake shaped like Baron. Can we get a heckin' doggers in the chat? There's no emote called doggers that I have. Heckin' doggers. I don't even know if that is an emote. Maybe they were just trying to say it as like a cheer. Heckin' doggers, bro. Did she just... Nope, I guess not. Oh. Okay. She's like, oh shit. She messed that up a little bit. Interesting game. We're starting to get up there in strength, I think. I have a full Riftmaker buy. I still think that most likely this is going to happen one time this match. Just watch. I'm going to get hit by a single stun and get one shot before I get out of the CC from like either Jinx Chompers, Xerath stun, Set E, whatever it might be, and Chain CC'd. It's going to happen. Just watch. You'll see. Do you think you were liked because of your gameplay or personality? Well, crazily enough, I guess it's probably my personality because there's probably nothing good about my gameplay, if I'm being realistic. I don't think people are here for my crazy mechanics. Maybe I go as far as like, I think people come here watching my YouTube and then thinking that they're gonna come in to watch something that would be highly educational, but it's actually not at all. And I have a steady influx of continuing to get just more and more. I just outplayed myself. What was that scream? Sorry, did I scare you guys? Did it sound like a bear or something? Like a grizzly bear scream or something? My team wants to FF. Please don't FF. Dude, like, our Ambessa is so fucking fed. Why does it feel like she's never around? I know that that was my fault entirely, and there's no blame on Ambessa for me getting killed, but I do feel like she should be grouping more often than not. I feel like it'd be easier to play. Dude, my team better not FF. This is gonna be so upsetting. Please. Vote no. Please. Thank goodness. That'd be such a stupid FF. Pekin, I have a song that I think you'd love. Please let it be my gift to you. I don't know if this is like a setup for a joke or something. Guys, where do you want me to TP to? Hello? Hello? Okay. I don't understand. Okay, whatever. Not getting 3-manned, and then are extremely fed, farmed, and Bessa getting solo killed 2 times in a row by the same exact guy. Save W again? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't think that the W would have probably changed any outcome of my death, but you're right. I could have maybe popped it just to, like, pretend that the shield would have saved me. I have a really sneaking suspicion that our Vi is autofilled and also doesn't want to win the game at all. She's just AFK mid lane instead of trying to defend the base. Lucian can't even kill that guy? If you played League only for micro, what would you pick? I just waste Flash, dude. What a fucking waste of an ability. Oh, Flash is so freaking important too. I'm so stupid. I don't know, you probably play like Yasuo, Zed, Kiana, Camille, Fiora. Riven? Yeah, Riven. It's a good one. Happy birthday, my goat. I played Nunu into a Nunu mid last night. Nice. I have not done Nunu mid in a while, so it probably was not because of me. Yippee! I just wanted to spend my money before the last fight, but it seems that my team has other ideas. At least they managed to kill one person. Okay. You know, Vi, it was a pretty good attempt. If you were able to land your ultimate onto the Jinx, it could have been pretty decent, but it's chill. I understand. There is no way that you play jungle. She is 100% autofilled. She is 100% autofilled. She is 100% autofilled. I'm going to look at her account, and I'm going to be like, wow, I was right. It's okay. If you don't play something, you're not going to be good at it. There's no way she, like, mains Vi, and that's all she plays. I'm going to open up the account right now. There's no freaking way. Pretty good damage dealt. We like that. I enjoy buck cakes. Buck? I know what that is. Bakakes. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But I'm sure there's gonna be like some in your area if it's like a popular thing that people do. So, you could probably find some friends there. I still remember, I don't know why this is like going back to having friends, but like there's always people that, you know, have similar interests. Because like last year when I went to see, I don't know who I was going to see, but it was like a concert slash club, so like inside of a building, and I'm just like vibing and like having a good time, and then there's 3 guys all next to each other just sniffing this white powder like off of one guy's arm. I'm like, wow, these guys are friends. They're all doing it together. They were all taking a bump of that whatever that was. I had no idea that I would be seeing that in the middle of the fucking, like, the dance floor. But they were. I'm pretty sure this matchup actually sucks until later on, so... Anyways, what was really crazy about it is that all of them look like they were inside of their, like, late 50s, early 60s. So, like, it doesn't even matter about your ages, guys. You can find your friends at any time because these guys were old. It was their medicine? Oh. Huh. I mean, I guess taking medicine together with other friends could be kind of fun. Snow is more common than you think? But not in Texas, bro. It's pretty hot here. When it got really cold here, it didn't even snow, it just froze. And we lost power. Wow, my Voidlings couldn't even kill that minion? You guys are worthless. Worthless Voidlings. Okay, are they kind of pumping on this guy or what? He just crit me 3 times in a row. What is his percent chance? Is it 50%? Like, what on earth was that? Did he just... Okay. It's not that crazy, 12% chance. Oh, yeah? Get him! Get him! Oh! Oh my, she wants to kill me rather than just like... She has to die here. Although my wave is like super boned though. I guess today could have been the day where I don't swear, and every single time I swear I have to do 1 gifted sub. But it's kind of late for that now. Maybe next stream. Do you enjoy clubbing? No, I just like go to see like somebody that I enjoy listening to. Like, I'm not going there to like get all wasted and shit. I'm just going there because I like the music. Guys, I'm literally just a freaking Malzahar top lane. Can we like not do this to me? Like, for instance, the next 2 people that I'm gonna be seeing is Sophie Tucker and then Tiesto. So those are the next upcoming events that I'm gonna go to. Isn't it giga expensive? Like $60 to $50 a ticket, which is, I think, pretty damn affordable compared to, like... I feel like some musicians, if you go to, like, a concert that isn't, like, a clubbing thing, it can cost, like, hundreds of dollars. When it's in, like, a stadium, it's, like, not even... I've never went to, like, a concert in a stadium before, so I don't really know. I thought that it would be, like, super expensive. Is like $60, $50 to like $75 expensive for like a ticket to see an artist? I feel like it's not that bad. Huh, this matchup feels really bad right now. Maybe I should just, leave. I'll just let him freeze on me. There's nothing that I could really do about it. I know that it's gonna, be, like, kind of suck, but I am a Malzahar, so I'm sure I'll just scale. Can't you kill with ult? I can't. He has ultimate. If you don't know, suppression doesn't mean that he can't use his ult. He can still press R. So... that's why I don't want to do it. I'll die. Can you cast R while silenced? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's actually no way to stop his R no matter what, I believe. There's no way to stop Trindar, I swear. And by I swear, I mean I actually don't know, but I think I swear. This guy always crits me, it's crazy. But I guess that's like my fault for getting hit, huh? It's getting to the point where my champion becomes like a lot more difficult to like punish though. I can kind of almost like Q spam from far away and just like wait for my shield over and over again even though I'm down farm. Huh, that actually gets my shield? Darn, I just wanted to get his ultimate and he's going to be able to save it now. But he is stuck in a lane, I guess. Oh, he's going to have to ulti now at least. He doesn't have to ulti? Absolutely fucking sickening. I'm sick to my stomach, guys. I'm actually sick to my stomach after witnessing this shit. Hey, but I got Vi Flash. That's pretty good since I'm still getting camped up here. It's a pretty even game so far, a very stable game. Watch any good movies lately? No, the most recent movies that I watched is that I watched all of the Sonic movies. That's it. Sonic? I enjoyed Sonic 3, I guess. Why? I was bored. That bored? I'm gonna watch the Minecraft movie too. What do you think about that? He has QSS. No! No! Bruh. He countered me completely. I'm so dead here. And my Q didn't land either, so he's gonna live for sure. That's rough. And my wave state is fucked too, but I can TP back, I guess. Actually, is this gonna crash? I think that in this matchup, I wonder, I don't know if there's Malzahar 1 tricks that exist. I'm sure that they do. Maybe rushing Oblivion Orb would be worth it. Because, I mean, if I have anti-heal and he continues to play aggressive all the time, my damage isn't really that bad. I might be able to fight him back. Also, Tomcat, thanks for this, the host, bro. Actually, he's just gonna continue building his Mikhail stuff. I guess it's just completely fucked. Well, unlucky, I guess. Does he really have ultimate backup before I do? That's crazy. I'm just dead again. There's no way to play it. Well, oh well. I thought the matchup would maybe be okay. Also, I mean, I still think that the matchup isn't that bad if I had a single gank when I had my ultimate ever. I feel like then it's okay, but just in a solo lane, I guess it feels pretty bad. Trend OP? Nah, I mean, obviously, like, if I just picked, like, Malphite, we'd automatically be, like, super useful against him. It's just that I can't, like, play the game. Trend might be OP against, Malzahar specifically. So, who is Malzahar good into? I mean, Malzahar isn't really played by anybody, but Malzahar scaling isn't so bad to the point that, like, you can't just do nothing. I think that I probably just should have went Rylai's first item, too. I think Rylai's could have been so sick. Malzahar doesn't really have mana issues, too. In fact, maybe I could have done, like, Archangels into Rylai's. That could have been good. Hey. Down 50 CS, already lost first turret, complaining about me? Dude. We're two peas in a pod here. I think we're both getting shit on. He's like, nah. You losing to Trinimir top is definitely, influenced my Diana lane. Also, Nivea thinks 32. Okay, Zillion did not ulti. Interesting. I already knew I was gonna make it, and I still tried it, because you need to go into this little pocket here. Nice flash. I think that flash just cost us the game. I think that, honestly, we might lose the game off of that flash and no other reason at all. Fuck. I'm coming bot lane. You're gonna die before I get there. Dang, I could have saved him. OTP Mouse. Giga dead. They're even ulting me too. Oh my god, and then the Vi ultimate afterwards? I get an assist? Not bad, dude. As I said, 2 peas in a pod. Me and this Silas. Once I finish my Rylai's, I might be able to kite the trend, maybe. Are you making friends with the Silas? I'm down to be friends with him, but I don't think he wants to be friends with me. I think he doesn't like me, guys. Wow, they just like giga threw the entire game away. What? The Trinimir died too. Jin, I'll leave you to the flowers, okay? I think you're a pretty good character for that. Massive throw. Huge comeback. We have scaled, guys. We have our Rylai's. This is huge. Do you feel like Malzahar is weak in this meta? I don't play him enough to be able to answer that, if I'm being completely honest. I don't play against Malzahar. I don't play Malzahar. And also, I'm playing top lane and not mid lane, so there'd be no way to really answer that, I feel. The only way that you could, like, answer that would be, like... yeah, Malzahar is weak because nobody plays him in high elo. Thus, because nobody plays him, that means that he can't be good. Like, that would be a good way to answer it, even though it doesn't really answer your question whatsoever. Because he could be decent. Dude, how is Vi gonna live? Look at my Rylai slow. Boom! Rylai slow again. I'm gonna tame Flame. He probably didn't even notice. He probably doesn't give a shit, but... got ignored or muted. Who knows? Omar's World. Thanks for the Prime, bro. Corvosion. Thanks for the 5 months. What is your worst restaurant memory? Does it count if... I don't know. Worst restaurant memory would be, like, maybe... If I go to a place to try something for the very first time, and after I tried it, I got the flu, but it wasn't because probably of the meal, but just because I was, like, super unlucky. Would that count? Because when I first tried a Philly cheesesteak, I got one of the worst flus I've ever had inside my entire life, and it ruined them for me forever. So that was pretty bad. Just thinking about it, like, makes me feel sick to my stomach. Can I just leave waves and I just get the whole entire thing without having to interact with it now? Nice. I was gonna go bot lane, but now my Wukong is, so I don't really know what we're trying to do. That's a huge thing. Yeah, I don't know. This is, like, why I feel like Malzahar isn't as bad of a champion as sometimes people make him out to be. Malzahar, being able to slow somebody, and the slow lasts a very long time because your E lasts 4 seconds. But also, I have a 2-second silence on a less than 5-second CD, and it's AoE. And it's not, like, that difficult to land. So he just feels kind of nice to have on the team, it feels like, I feel. Like, even this guy is just getting slowed by my E significantly. He might still get away because he's ghosting and stuff, but... I'm on the way. Dude, I needed vision. I just wanted you to continue chasing her to make it so I could press R. Whatever, maybe you could have just never given me the vision. Maybe it's just too far away. Yippee! We win the game. Okay, we have not won yet, but we will win the game. Why I always suck on Yorick, but never win against him? Probably because you suck. I'm pretty sure Yorick still plays exactly the same as he was previously, by the way, which is inside a laning phase, the only thing that matters is that you need Graves up and then just press your E and land it, because the ghouls do like crazy damage. And then if you get hit by that, you're gonna lose. So as long as you dodge it, you're probably chilling. I feel like that's still the same way that's always been played. I think Silas should apologize. I'm sorry for being mean to you, Silas. Are you sorry too? Fuck, my chat doesn't even work, so I have no idea. Oh wait, no, it does work. I just clicked play again so fucking fast that I got out of the lobby. I didn't even mean to leave. Whatever. Whoops. Nico still gets bonus movement speed when you turn into a champion that has higher base movement speed than her, right? That still exists. Yo, Rush Frog, what's up? Thanks for the birthday wishes. Happy birthday, your Zoe video taught me how to play her back then. I have like a lot of other videos besides Zoe. How? Are my other videos not good enough? How old are you now? 75? Nice joke, bro, but I don't even look 75. You do? You look 80. Does Senna have more range than Nico? I don't think during the early game, right? Boom! Big hit. That did no damage. I'm pretty sure if he just jumps on me, I would get completely crushed. With autos. He's really not going to jump in. He just let me auto-attack him for free. That was a massive bad trade for you, brother. Huge trades for us. okay. Do you guys think he's gonna think that my clone is actually me? Damn. He's not that dumb. I was wrong. Electrocute is doing work. Yeah, I mean, Electrocute did get buffed, like, what, like a couple patches ago? Also, I'm not versus Malzahar, so I mean, maybe that also is a pretty big deal. It's pretty easy to proc Electrocute on this guy. You got autofilled mid lane? Yeah, I did. Which is crazy. I queued support, too. Like, how often do you get autofilled mid lane when queuing support? I got super lucky to not be support this game. Or I guess very unlucky because I was supposed to. I took a turret shot because I'm freaking bad. This guy never uses his W to, like, even, like, try to juke my abilities or anything. He's just letting himself get hit by everything. You're doing well for an autofill. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Got his flash. Your clone can tank 2 tower shots. Okay. I don't really know what that... You're telling me that because you think that I should, like, use my W onto the turret with no minions so I can harass him, I'm guessing? He actually walks into every single ability. It is so crazy. Like, is he not even trying to juke it ever? This is how you win on Wukong, by walking into every single possible thing that exists. Like, that's would be the YouTube video. Pekin, what is your favorite thing? Probably when I sleep and it feels like I had a good rest, and also I had a dream that was kind of cool. I'm gonna be honest, it kind of feels really nice to wake up and you're like, wow, that was sick. And I feel well rested. And it's also kind of rare, so it makes it, like, feel more special. Like, I had a dream recently. Not recently. This is, like, a month ago. I had a dream that was, like, about... There was big drama between 2, like, farming places. And, like, one of them, like, hit another person's dog. And there was, like... There was no cell phone, so they had to drive back and forth in their farmer trucks to talk to each other. So it was just non-stop, them having to go back and forth over who hit the dog. Because by the time that they found it, it was crazy. It was huge drama. My dream. I'm gonna wait. You want to jump on me? No? Okay. And you were just watching this go down? Yeah, you guys ever have dreams where, like, you're not even in it? You're just, like, watching other people? It's super rare. Normally I am, like, in the dream, but in this case, it was more like just watching, like, a TV show. It was weird. I still want to know what this guy's plan is. I'm just gonna flash here. I feel like they probably could have dove me and killed me there, so thank goodness I survived. I used to dream a lot more when I was younger, though. It kind of sucks that it feels like I only dream maybe once every, like, 8 days that I remember. I think that they're tilted at each other, aren't they? I think that they clearly just do not like each other. I mean, I could probably kill both of you if you both jump on me. Dreams are always getting me chased or some other scary shit. Yeah, thankfully I don't get very much of those. But almost always, every single time that I've had a scary dream, I don't think I've ever had a scary dream where I've been, like, targeted by a human. It's always, I'm in the jungle, and the spiders are, like, 8 feet long. Like, and I get jump scared by a spider jumping on my back or something. That's, like, always what happens. Dun, 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 dun. You have a dream where sometimes it feels like you're falling and then suddenly you wake up and you have a feel that you're falling in bed? I don't have a dream like that, but I have that feeling. I haven't fallen asleep yet. I'm trying to fall asleep, but I just don't. Bro eats your cues like it's cereal. How come you chose cereal instead of, like, literally any other food? Let's dissect the reason for choosing specifically cereal. What about Nico Q made you think about cereal? Crunchy? Nico Q is kind of crunchy, isn't it? The sound effect, I guess. Nico has a crunchy Q. Sounds kind of weird. Q being her ability. So, like, does the Wukong or Viego even want to play with each other at this point? Because it almost feels like I'm just laning against absolutely no one. I guess they just hate each other that much. Also, Bread, thanks for the 33. Handy Coils, thanks for the gifted sub. Zarnotox, thanks for the 65. You can use emote when your clone is out, and to do it, you have to extend the duration that your clone will not be able to move except alt right-click yourself, then it moves forward. Sounds too difficult. I'm not going to do that shit. I'm not doing the trick. I give up. There's, like, a super annoying Nico trick that people do where you send out a clone and they can, like, helicopter and stuff, and it lasts really, really, really long. So that's what I was trying to find out how to do, but it seems like too much of an effort, so I just don't care. So Wukong just immediately ran straight bot and just got himself killed. Just does not care. Interesting. Why did Wukong and Malzahar swap in the first place? They didn't swap. I didn't change these portraits around. Wukong was, like, the mid laner for this game. They didn't swap. Did he think he was going into Swain? I don't see why he would, since Swain bot lane is way more common than Nico. So that sounds kind of strange that they would think that way. Huh. Whatever, I guess I can't kill. Can you give me an Ivern skin? Can't believe that you asked for that. Because that's exactly what the stream is all about. Of course I can gift you an Ivern skin, bro. Add me. That's the only reason why I even stream. I've been waiting for this moment. Nobody ever asks. Only one, though. Can you give me your kidney? I think that I need that pretty badly. I don't think that my kidneys are very healthy. Is kidney only for, like, mostly, like... What is the difference between a kidney and a liver in terms of functionality of, like, the type of things that go through it for, like, food or drink? Is it bad that I don't know that? Am I stupid? I did good in biology. I got like a B+. You have 2 kidneys, don't be greedy. Bro thinks B+ is good? Dude, B+ was like my... If I got B+ in a class, that was mean I was trying. I normally would get like a C or a C-. Is today actually your birthday? Yeah. Were you good at math? I was super good at math, and I got into the class in, like, middle school where you gotta just immediately go into, like, the high school beginner algebra, and I was really enjoying it, and it was okay, but then I got to, like, calculus, and holy fuck. I realized that... The thing is that when I was good at math, algebra is so fucking easy that I could finish all of my homework in class. Easily. I could finish it, so I could go home and game. But in calculus, I learned that I had to study because it was difficult, and I don't study, so I just, like, did really bad because I don't like studying. I just never did my homework. So that's why I did pretty bad. But algebra was just so brain dead that I thought that I was good at math, but I think that it's not that I'm good at math, it's just algebra is that easy. So. Now that I think back, I remember like somebody in the class also being like the smart guy. Everybody knew him as the smart guy. I wonder what that guy's up to. Because now that I think about it, back then, I don't know if this is how you guys thought about it, but I remember like thinking certain people, if they were like straight A students, I'm like, wow, that guy's gonna be so successful in life. And I was like 10 years old. And now that I think about it, it probably is like not even close to... Just because you did good inside of middle school doesn't mean you're gonna be successful in life at all. Why did I think that way? Guess because I was young, huh? I guess. They probably stream, yeah. That guy's name? Asmongold. Senna! Dude, I think she could have saved me. No? Do not speak his filthy name. Yeah, Asmongold's kind of gone off the deep end for a long time. I've never really watched that guy. Drive is probably a much better indicator of success than intelligence. Damn. I didn't get my license until I was like 18 years old, so... That's probably why I wasn't very good at college. I'm behind you. I'm still behind you. Where are you running off to? Oh, you did manage to kill one of my teammates, huh? Oh, he just TP'd out. I'm smart, but I have bad ADHD, so everything is a struggle. Yeah, good thing I didn't have ADHD in school. I was like super good at math because I really found it fun, and then everything else I just couldn't pay attention to it, and I would not be able to like do homework or focus on it, so I would just have to like daydream in class and stuff, think about other stuff. Including in high school. I also do that when I'm an adult, but it's probably not anything, I'm sure. Wait, he silenced me. No way. I wasn't able to use my snare for so long because of that. I was like wondering why I wasn't able to get him. Also, my whole entire team got completely stomped to the point that they're going to get every single objective, so that's cool. Big kill. Nice. The Smolder's trying to carry the game. I should probably just wait for my ultimate before I, like, commit. That guy also has 3 items. Do I like TFT? Yeah, TFT is pretty fun. Huh. You guys are dead again. What do you guys even get caught by? Anyways, talking about all the math stuff kind of makes me wonder. I wonder if I stuck with like going to college and stuff, if I would have been able to be successful with finding work and what I would have like gotten. if I would have been able to finish my degree or not. I wonder what path that would have led to. What did you want to be? I just was gonna do comp sci. I never even started a degree. I mean, I didn't really... Okay, so, like, my college experience was I didn't go to my classes, and I flunked out of everything because I just didn't go. And then I dropped out. But if I went back... Like, I was too immature back then. I had issues, I think, with, like... I think I had issues with, like, maybe anxiety or something. I don't exactly remember. But now that I'm older, I feel like I'd probably be, like... able to function and like actually go to my classes and not be a dumbass. Be mature. Did he go right after high school? Yeah. The same exact year after high school ended, I immediately went to university, and I think that I just like crashed out. I realized that it was too difficult because now instead of like just like walking to school, I had to drive myself to school, and it was just like too much because I wasn't very used to it. I had to be responsible, and I just was not ready to be an adult yet, I guess. Otherwise, I guess you could always, like, do self-teaching. In fact, recently, I talked to somebody over Discord who, he works as an editor for another streamer. And he wanted to talk to me, so I talked to him. And, like, when I got into voice call with him, he was like, hey, like, also, you might even, like, know who I am or whatever. Like, I'm Matt Life. If you guys don't know who that is, he is a support, and he used to play for like Team Liquid Academy back when I played, so I played versus this guy all the time. I was like, what the fuck? You're literally a guy that I used to play against? And the reason why he was like talking to me and stuff is because he was like, yeah, after I like my league career wasn't working out, he wanted to do a university for like comp sci. And he says that everybody told him to not go and just, like, look at information online. And he did. And just self-taught himself to, like, be good with coding. And now he does that. So, he was able to self-teach. I don't know. I was like, damn, dude, that's fucking insane. I feel like if I was in his shoes and if I was going to self-teach myself, I think that I could probably do it if I was responsible enough. But I feel like just being responsible enough to, like, truly try to self-teach yourself is difficult. Like, sticking to it and stuff. Pekin is already thinking about what he wants to do after he abandons us. Dude, I really hope streaming and YouTube can last for a pretty long time, because I think that I would rather just do this than, like, almost anything else in my life. My life is unironically so fucking easy, bro. There is nothing difficult about what I do. Sometimes it can be mentally taxing in other ways, but, like, it's not difficult for me to do what I do. Not the flash away. See you full-time stream? I could. I'm more of a YouTuber than a streamer. I try to be. Why do you stream on multiple platforms? I mean, if I'm being completely realistic, I already, like, don't upload on my second channel. I can't, like, backlog my main channel. I don't stream enough. All these things. And you want me to, like, also multi-platform, which could be easily set up and stuff. Probably just... I have too much on my plate, and I realize that I need to find somebody to, like, help me with it. So as soon as I have that done, then I can probably multi-platform. I'm not gonna get caught, just in case. They didn't even rotate for us, but I was trying to not get caught. So we killed their Wukong, and we can't even fight this? Why do I feel like we're never grouped as a team to, like, just walk in? Like, they are down a character, and everybody just left. I don't understand. Damn. I for sure am probably not able to win this. I mean, to be honest, it was a good attempt. The only reason why that didn't really work is because Smolder flashed. If Smolder didn't flash, I would try to one-shot him because he was the most important target. He only escaped because of that. So I guess it really wasn't, like, that bad of a look. The issue is the entire game Kha'Zix is worthless champion beyond 22 minutes. I don't know, I've had some pretty high elo Kha'Zixes honestly pop off and smurf the fuck out of games. In fact, I've kind of seen like people almost 1v5 on that champ. I feel like if you're like extremely good, you can kind of do some crazy stuff. Whoa, I did not mean to click report player. How'd I even click that? I'm reporting this bard. I hate this guy. Do, 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 do. Do I really want to sell my Darkseal eventually to buy my Seekers, or do I just want to try to full buy the Zhonya's with 800 gold? How do you smile while playing such a horrific game? I'm not smiling, my face is just paralyzed after a horrific car accident that I had. Damn, he even doesn't fucking do it either. Well, I guess if Wukong wins, guys. Fuck. I'm not able to carry it. I basically had a free lane, but... I don't know if we had, like, a single good team fight together a single time. I'm gonna still vote no, just to see if they can't end, because I want to see if we can still win, but... Damn, it's wild how... It really feels like when you have players on your team that don't even want to try, it's just impossible. And this game is like, I'm talking about the Swain. Like, he just does not even want to try. He would rather just lose, because he's not the main character. Oh, I probably could have won the game, though. I bet I could have carried it somehow, and I just, like, got too distracted. Wukong did less damage than Bard. Feels bad to lose games like that? Yeah, I mean, feels a little bit bad. Also, Zoe doesn't need buffs. It's crazy that they're even trying to, like, buff her. Are they nerfs? No, but what I'm saying is that you already one-shot the back wave, so... What if I give you 100% of the money in my bank? I wouldn't want that from anybody. That sounds really bad. Dine, Slef, thanks for the Prime. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a pretty mature audience. None of you guys would ever, like, give money to a streamer when you don't have the money to afford it, right? Like, that's pretty ridiculous. You should never be doing that. You should just save your money. Why would a streamer need it? I believe this Ambessa is somebody that I actually know from a really long time ago, so it's kind of strange that I'm seeing them again, and they used to be, I swear, pretty high elo. Bro knows Noob Killer? Yeah, I think I do. Not bad of a trade, though, for myself. Who's Noob Killer? I don't know. But I'm just thinking that their name seems kind of similar, because there used to be, I swear, a guy that used to play in Academy back in the day that was a mid laner that had a Smurf account named Noob Killer, and I'm just wondering if it's the same person or not. But I could just be completely wrong, I guess, so... There's a chance that I'm just, like, misremembering completely. I mean, so far our trades have been, like, super good. Is that first strike Ambessa? Yeah, very strange. Do you have any advice on how to escape Iron Elo? It's just random, I win my lane and go even, but my teammates are just inting? I mean, if you want, like, brutal honesty, you're probably, like, not much better than your Iron teammates. You need to, like... You should never focus... If you want to climb... You should actually never believe that the teammates are the thing that's holding you back. Like, for instance, like, my highest account right now is, like, Masters 400 LP, which is close to GM and stuff, but I don't think that my teammates are holding me back from climbing to GM. It's mostly my fault, because you can, like, almost always win if you get fed and stuff. You just need to figure out what you're doing wrong, which is difficult. So my advice would be, like, you need to, like, not think that your teammates are ever the reason that you're holding yourself back, ever, because they're not. That'd be my advice. But, like, sometimes, my teammates are pretty bad, and they do hold me back. Like, I could reach Challenger, I just don't really try, you know? That was definitely an attempt of a way to kill me. Maybe I don't remember who Noob Killer is anymore, because that was a very strange play to try. Noob Killer changed. True. I still had Barrier too. So like, for her to like think about how much damage he would have to deal to me to legitimately kill me from that spot with Barrier still being up. How crazy would that be if I even died? Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised that that kind of landed there. That did not look like it should have landed. I guess I should just, like, freeze it here. Imagine being born today. I mean, if you were born today, you're probably some loser who literally plays video games, has no social life, and the only way you get, like, validation is through people online telling you that you're good at a video game. Probably the lowest of the low. Bro, stop talking. Wait, what? You don't want me to talk? I'm gonna frick this Lilia. Never mind, I'm just actually the worst human being that has ever existed. I think that I don't even die here, even if you full combo me with everything. That's like how tanky I am. Because I have Barrier. Also, Lilia did die, so we aren't the worst human anymore. Guys, I think my brain is actually fried. And I don't know why. I'm gonna explain something just now. When this Ambessa jumped on me... When Ambessa jumped on me, and I popped Barrier... I swear to God, I pressed W and I saw the shield come out and come back. I don't even have W leveled up, so there's no way I saw that. So what the hell did I see? If it wasn't that. Have you been hydrating? Dude, I have been hydrating. I have my Red Bull right here, bro. See this shit? Half drink. You need rest, Pekin, after this? Bro, I like stream like 2 times a week. What do I need rest from? What the hell am I doing? From my busy schedule. Alright, so You guys know how to improve at League of Legends to the point that you can like make it from like high diamond to like grandmaster. It's my gameplay right now is like average. And one big thing that I can make it so my gameplay improves substantially is just clicking on the map and just looking at side lanes, because I have not been doing that for ages. I don't even know why I don't do it anymore. Why am I so bad at looking at side lanes nowadays? Because then you get kills like that. Game sense? It's not game sense. It's just like getting into a habit. The thing is that, I mean, I have a bad habit of looking at Twitch chat instead of the mini-map. I've already explained that earlier, but maybe you weren't here for it, so... I, like, never look at side lanes anymore, because I'm always looking at chat. How the fuck do streamers even talk to chat? I guess maybe they just, like, rarely talk, or just only look when they're, like, hardcore winning, huh? Also, is Ambessa AFK? She is, isn't she? She's not here. She's just gone. Huh. Well, I guess we just automatically win because they have a AFK for some reason. Which is very strange, but... Dude, I predicted that she was gonna flash. I just threw it out. I was like, I bet she's gonna flash into this shit. And then they FF'd. Why am I streaming so early? I just wanted to stream for my birthday and make sure that it's like a relatively normal length stream is all.